Welcome to what has been our home for the last 12 months.
This is our caravan Valerie, and this is where we've been parked, up at Kimberleyland Caravan Park here in Kununurra.
Before we moved to this park, we were over at another caravan park out near the pump house, and we were there for about 3 to 4 months.
So we are down in one of the long-term section caravan parks. Some of these parks are empty because obviously it's wet season, and then there's more long-term parking sort of up over the back there. And because we're at a long-term park, because we've been here for 12 months, we are on a lease, and so we just pay our lease each week, and then we pay for our own electricity. The last park that we're on grass, and since moving to this one we're in a lot more shade, which has been great, and we're also on like gravel with a concrete slab, and that has made such a huge difference. If you're staying long term, I definitely would not go back onto grass again. The lady that was here before us, she was here for a number of years, and she actually put in all these gardens down on these parks, and so all the gardens along here are maintained by the people who are leasing them. So we've maintained it while we've been here, and hopefully whoever comes in next will do the same. This whole grass area is normally full of people in the dry season. Caravans and buses and tents and all sorts of things. Normally gets very busy, but in the wet season when it's nice and empty, we've got a nice view over the Lake Kununurra. All the camping sites, they've got them all taped off at the moment. They've been getting the grass all nice and ready for dry season.
It's really nice down near the water to watch the sunset, and of a night time sometimes we come out with the spotlight, and all on the lawn here you get sometimes little freshwater crocs will come and sit up on the lawn, so we'll come down with the spotlight and see if we can see any. Obviously don't get too close.
Really nice earthing.
So that's one sitting right there.
No. Oh. He's a flighty little thing. How much?
Your light's really good.
Huh?
Your light's like really good.
My light?
Yeah. See that one in the water there?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Go back to the big fella.
How cool is this little guy? It's pitch black, and we came over with the torch, and he was just sitting here right on the edge of the boat ramp. Little freshie. Well, he's not too little actually.
Bigger than you.
Yeah. There's a walking trail that runs right alongside the caravan park, so that's really great for a sunset or evening walk, and I can walk to town if I need to from here. It's not too far. So along this back fence is normally full of people parking and leaving their caravans, so Kimberleyland will store your caravan for you. So for people who are going to do the gib but don't want to take their caravan, they'll come and leave it here, and then obviously just take a tent or a swag. And that's probably what we would do in the future too. We haven't really found the need to have a off-road caravan yet, because the very few times that you would actually need it, we can generally just leave the caravan and take the swag. And I think that's what quite a lot of people do here as well. We're in the process of getting packed up, but normally we would have, hold on to the camera, Emmeline. Normally we would have the awning out here, and we would have our table and chairs and our barbecue out here, and we do most of our cooking outside. Well, Jack does most of our cooking outside. And then over here is normally where we would have our boat. I was just saying, Jack, how I usually do most of the cooking.
Yeah, if you want a mean grilled sandwich, Emmeline's the one for it. Tell you what, real handy with a good old toasty. What's your speciality, you reckon? Just cheese or cheese and ham?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Or spaghetti and cheese.
Still the best I've ever had when you do it, like.
Don't you forget it. One of my favourite things about living at the caravan park is that in dry season, because you get all the people coming through, everyone's on holiday, so everyone's really happy, so it's a really good vibe, and everyone's barbecuing and cooking up sausage sandwiches, and so it just smells like barbecue, and that reminds me of holidays all the time, and I love that.
Yeah, like we've met so many people doing pretty well the same that we're doing, as far as travelling around, working as you're going, and just living from town to town, staying as long as you want, going somewhere when you want to go. It's pretty cool to know that there's a real community of people doing the same thing. Yeah.
The people that were our neighbours for the last year, they left for the wet season, but they'd been doing the same thing we were doing, where they kind of come up here for the dry season, work through the dry season, enjoy Kununurra, and then they travel all through the wet season, you know, summer. So they go down south, they go and visit family, they go and do the beach thing, and they've been doing that for about 7 years, I think. They've been doing it up here, and I think this year they're not coming back, they're heading to Queensland, and they're going to start doing a dry season in Queensland, and then again spend their summers travelling. So it's pretty cool. We've really enjoyed being here for a really extended period of time. It's allowed us to kind of see a whole bunch of things. We've still not finished everything, so that means there's going to be a trip back at some point, but we've seen a whole bunch of things, and we really got to experience, I guess, life here rather than just stopping in for a week or two. So that's been really great.
Yeah, no, you can spend a lifetime up here checking it all out and never even scratch the surface, so
yeah, it's pretty cool. We obviously we won't be doing that all the time. There'll be times where we are just traveling and we, you know, keep moving on the road, but hopefully on those places that we really love and want to spend a bit more time in, we'll be able to stop. And that's the beauty of the caravan. You've got that freedom to pull up wherever you want to.
From my winter hell, I've got candles and candy. I can be your daddy if you only let me creep into your prison cell. Hey baby, can you tell I'm not a criminal? Your choice is seminal. I want you.
Jack just touched the crocodile and it stinks.
I think that's okay.
Can't get rid of it?
You smell?
No, I'm not smelling it.
Why not? It's just death.
Yeah, exactly, yuck. Jacko,
What now?
this could be the last time that we put the boat on from the upper Ord.
Oh, I might go out tomorrow morning, maybe. Perfect. Can't talk like that, I'll get a bit nostalgic on you.
Bit emotional, a few tears.
I will. Get my dark glasses on.
Go and buy some ice cream to get through the night.
Actually, do you want to go and get ice cream?
It's always
I'll
ice
probably
cream.
top the day off.
Ice cream's always a good idea.
Because it's a pretty good little ice creamery in old Kununurra, and you wouldn't believe it, but there is.
This water's gross. Yucca.
Full of dead cane toads and crocodiles.
Cane toads, where?
Huh?
Where's the dead cane
There
toad?
was a dead one in here the other night.
Blech.
trailer. Let's go.
We going way out there. 2 hours to get here. Barramundi.
Try and get it so that bridge isn't in there. Hey, don't you go anywhere.
No snorkel, no worries, eh? That's alright, Jace.
Yeah, that's alright. It wasn't as high as what I thought.
No.
The only thing I felt was a bit of drift. I started drifting that way.
We can get up there. Perfect. It just get better. Got to be close to an 80, that fella. They're just destroying these little plastics.
What's he got?
He's a bit like this
Big enough for me to keep.
Yeah, he's like this one.
On the float, boy. Just come out fishing out the Cape. It's been dry for about a week. Got in no problems at all. Had a late wet season storm roll through, caught us out. And we've been trying to get out of here for about an hour and a half. Got caught up in that big hole. Really struggled to get out of it. Jace's full drives shit itself. And then we've got to get the Cipro saw and circular saw out and cut a trail around. So, pretty bloody interesting. All right, better go and give him a hand, eh? Jack's only parked up just here, so once you're down there, you should try. Yep. There's heaps of, you got heaps of ground there. Big fella's going for it. I thought we were going to pull him through. So much for that. What do you reckon, mate? Having fun?
It's a ripper.
Oh, see you guys.
See you, mate. He's in 4th gear and he's gone 40 metres.